75 degrees and the wind's blowing. She's freezing. Herping Alabama and East Alabama reptiles, it's one of the same. We're gonna find turtles. We're almost guaranteed to find one musk turtle. You can tell they're musk turtles by their aftershave or their before shave. The hope is one snake, two turtles. We'll see. And then we're gonna go do something different. But I think this is gonna get too deep for the bird. The bird is in the loo. No, maybe not. Can you smell that? There's so much pollen in the air tonight. This is not a planted golf ball, but it is a golf ball that we hit down here from afar. Sorry, that was me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me. He did find a big queen snake here. I wasn't here. I hadn't to do anything. He got some, you know, clips of it on his phone, but anyway. Everything in here looks like an arrowhead when it's white. Sometimes. I've maybe found 6 in this creek. I was gonna say in my lifetime, but there's really no reason to say in my lifetime because that's just assumed, right? So how many did you find in other people's lifetime? Well, it's about the same. We'll get that later. One more, get it. I found 4 in my lifetime. Huh. That's good. She's laying down over there now. She just got back from the dentist. She had 34 teeth removed. I'm just kidding. She got her tooth cleaned. Everything's good. No cavities. And they say she's probably gonna make it. He's gonna flip this. That's why we need to be downstream. There's gonna be a snake under there. We'll never know. We got one crawfish. The goal was the blue Crawfish Creek. That one is not blue. Let's see.
I think it has hints of it, but
yeah, you may get bluer. This is poison ivy. That's crawfish. Oh, that's a good sign. Change places. And my son, I'm about to fall down in a big hole here and get swallowed up. Went his way and I went mine. Because I wanted to get back down in here. I haven't been down here in a long time. This is kind of an outer city creek. Doesn't go far and doesn't have much. Oh, and I forgot my grippers. But it's okay. I gotta turn around and go back upstream in a minute anyway. We'll go back up and get them. So I want to do a quick peek and see if there's anything right down here. Does not appear to be. The last time I came in here, the only thing I found worth harvesting was an insulator. As a matter of fact, I think I found 2 or 3. So I'm hoping we find a couple more. I'm trying to complete my little project with that power pole beam that I drug a long way out of the creek. They had the little lead things on top where I could, where you could still put the insulators on it. See if we can find another. There's an old bottle. It's an old Smalley. Nothing on it. So I had a paper label back when it was young. But we shall harvest, even though I forgot my man purse too. I cleaned it out a little bit. It is an absolutely perfect little specimen that I don't know how old it is, but if it was early 1900s, then it's 100 years old, right? And it still survived all these years. The last person that put that on their lips is no longer with us, probably. But we got their bottle. Let's see if this is an ant highway. Not yet. That's a good sign. Pretty cool. I've never found an old bottle in this creek. So it gives me a little more pep in my step. Find another one. It probably just fell out of the bank or was thrown out of a train window. It's obvious there used to be tracks here, and there were a couple of plates, railroad track plates back downstream. So maybe there's something else. Breaking limbs right here. Something jumped in the water. This limb is covered in lovely, smelly honeysuckle. Can you smell it? Remember when you was a little kid, and you may still do this, you'd get one, and if you gently pull this out, ever so gently, not that gently, but more so gently, pull it out, you get one little drop of something, but not today. I want to figure out what kind of snake that was that fell off the bank or out of this tree right when I grabbed it. Okay, moving along. There's another creek on the other side of the tracks that we will have a look at in a minute, when we get to where we can't go any further in this one, which looks like it's going to be right here. Oh, that's a sinker. That one almost ate me old boot, but I made it. We can't go through there, so I guess it's gonna be up and over. I just did the safety dance sideways. This one looks pretty empty too. We've got to find another town where everyone from 100 years ago threw everything in a creek. There's a piece of one. It's a shame that it's only a piece. Look at the size of that beanie weenie right there. That is humongoid. This is the end, for certain. The end of our journey. Where everything goes and gets piled up. I left right there. There's probably a massive see, I can't go anywhere. There's probably a massive snapping turtle under there. Much better spot. I've been wanting to come back here for years. This is where I saw one of the biggest, baddest basking. That's the 3Bs. Snapping turtle ever. This is gonna be slick as glass. We got to chart our course ever so gently so we don't fall down. It was on that wall up there. Almost there. There's been a lot of people out here because it's kind of a little more developed now, so it's not quite as private as it used to be. New spot. And since I had failed at finding anywhere good to go, I went and got my bride. There she is. That's the top of her head. That's the front of her head. Check it. Cypress Knees. I don't ever tell anyone where these are because someone will come dig them up, and they're just too cool.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there are a bunch.
Do they turn into...
Huh?
They're just neat looking.
They are. That is a absolutely massive cypress tree, and there's a few up and down through here. So I saw these years ago and wanted to bring my bride, and it is not, contrary to popular belief, illegal to cut the knees, but I do have a couple, but not in years and years and years and years and years. So we're going to attempt to make it up through there so I can show her some more. Get better my glasses on. Okay, there. Now we're walking. Aren't they cool? Now, if you're from anywhere along the coast, you're not impressed by Cypress Knees. But when you see them around the big Ham, Alabama, then it is a lot more impressive. These were brought here and planted probably 1 or 2 100 years ago, and now these Cypress Knees run up down this creek. I'm trying to find our spot. So I got some cool mail too. I say we got some cool mail. Michael and Gwen sent us a brand new crack scratcher. I'll show you when we get back. I didn't realize I needed one until I compared it. Oh, there's another. Look at this one. Until I compared the two, and there's no point on ours anymore. But they also have a YouTube channel where they kind of do what we do. Getting out doing little adventures, looking at stuff, slipping in places they're probably not supposed to be. It's another day, another adventure is their YouTube channel, so check it out if you want to. Well, those mosquitoes are just gnats. I don't know either. But it's another day, another adventure on YouTube, and their little thumbnail is a picture of her. I'm trying to figure out how to get up through here so we don't fall downs. This is a new creek, isn't it? It's actually, don't fall down.
I know.
I don't know if this is that sumac stuff. I get it confused. Or wisteria.
Oh, wisteria.
Yeah, that's a song that Def Leppard wrote about a plant. They're one of the only ones to sing a song about plants. Are you coming along, sweetie? Other than Elvis and Mama Like the Roses, or Some Say Love. It is a river.
I'm having trouble.
She's having trouble, and I'm coming out with the songs about music. Some say love. I want to find a small cypress tree of my own someday. Okay, we're gonna make our own little adventure up through here. We're gonna have to find some shallows. So our oldest squirrel's in town too. She got in the creek with us earlier today, but she's in slow down mode right now. Isn't that neat? Aren't Cypress Knees neat? You just want to like look at them and just look at them. See, look at them. Are you looking? No, this is a really beautiful spot. Trash free so far. There's a little bit, but not much. I see little longleaf pines and shortleaf pines and every other pine and whatever these other scrubbly trees are, but I don't know what a tiny cypress tree looks like. I don't know if y'all remember my video of the rock garden I went to, but Another Day, Another Adventure, they went there, and he did a lot better job at telling the story than I did. But there was a swimming hole there too. I guess we can cross here, darling. Gotta step far. And I didn't know that. Oh, you know what? May need to come back over here. No, that's too deep. We can't go this way. I'm gonna have to climb the wall. I don't know what we're gonna do. But I think we're gonna meet up eventually. If I can ever slow down and set a time. That's no problem. I do get a lot of emails of people wanting to meet up, but I'm not bragging, it's an honor, but it's tough for me to slow down and figure out where I'm gonna be at a certain time to make a solid plan. She wanted to take her side and I took my side, so far, yeah, you're gonna have to perform some serious tricks up there because it's looking pretty deep. What do you think? Go back, go around? Now's the time when I probably should have brought a crack scratcher. I've never swished any of these spots in this creek, but I think I'm gonna do it since we can actually see in one spot now. All it takes is one nail, and then you think, okay, yeah, it's worth swishing. This reminds me of the creek where we went and I found the mercury dime that you wear, because the cracks held so many treasures. And I don't know where Another Day, Another Adventure got the crack scratcher, because I got in touch with a fella that makes them. I believe his name is Two Toes, I think. And he was out. He said he hasn't had time to make anymore. So anyway, moving along. Up there. She took off without me while I was switching. Look at that. Doesn't it just make you want to put your feet in it or something like that? Probably something like that. So still, we've got out of the cypress zone, but I know of two other spots where there are more. I've just got to find them. Cedar or cypress? That is a cedar. A wingless cedar that's been choked out by everything else out here. So far, I just said I found nothing in this creek, but she just found half of something, which is better than a whole of nothing. That is something.
I mean, it's
something. Ooh, it's a whole something. Get it? There's a hole in there.
Hey, I got one for you. How many holes does a straw have? One or two?
I don't know why. How many holes does a straw have?
Two or one.
Okay, I'll play your game. Two. No. Okay, well, how many does it have?
I don't know. I say one.
Okay. Okay, good. You Googling how many holes does a straw have?
No. I was checking my text messages.
This little vine. I planted, I don't know why I did it, but I bought a wisteria plant and planted it years ago. Not out here. Then I realized it's everywhere for free. Alright, I gotta take my time and look for something. She found more metal. That is definitely metal. This spot, I'm not sure where to go. You okay?
My hands hurt.
So far it hasn't been slick. Why are your hands hurting?
I don't know.
You got, probably got hand meteoritis. Oh, the freshwater snails are awesome to see. Making our way downtown. Huh? I know. Every teardrop is a waterfall.
What?
Said every teardrop is a waterfall.
Just stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to.
Okay. I think we're almost out. The main road's up there. Looks like there's more trash and stuff like that. So they may have one of the Osprey trash catchers in here. That's deep. What is that?
I don't think it's anything.
Fly it this way. Oh yeah, that's something, baby.
That's a rock.
That's a rock. Looks like a tooth.
That's what it looked like to me at first. I'm like, oh, it's a shark.
Very minimal amounts of garbage in this creek. It's absolutely amazing.
What do you think? Wood?
She found something. What is? I think it's, is that a piece of wood? Oh, it's a piece of metal, but it's got some snails on it. So we'll let them live there in peace and harmony.
I found it.
Live together in perfect harmony. What is it? Huh?
I got a good eye.
Good eye, good eye. What is that? That's somebody's car. That's somebody hit a sign. We made it out alive. Can you figure out which one's new and which one's not new? Look at that. That has dug a many a crack. That one's crackless. Crackless as a man can be. Thank you very much. Don't forget to check out the Another Day, Another Adventure. I don't want you to see their address, so there you go. Thanks for watching our videos.